I'd have to say that my path of ending up here is quite interesting.
You know, the law of email and networks says the more you do, the more you get. So if you're sitting there going, oh, getting all this email and it's driving me nuts, just do less.
Design can be more than just rewrapping somebody else's object, especially industrial design.
And this technology is commonly called augmented reality, and that what you can see here is a virtual image which is appearing in the real world.
So why bother? Why should electric cars have a future at all? Well, the first thing, and probably the most important thing, is that it's massively efficient.
Who are these new superheroes? Who are the new masked men of surgery?
The reason we're in the room here today is because we have this flaw in our DNA that causes us to be unnaturally optimistic about the pace of change and the role of technology and the opportunity to change the world.
One thing we're really quite adverse to is a lot of futures projects have a very long bullshit factor in them. And so whenever we sniff bullshit, we go prove it. Give us some tests that make us believe what you're saying is fundamentally okay. And he had designed his shower so that you could bend it into all these really strange shapes. At the end of your shower, it put through a hot wash at 80 degrees and it made it go straight again so the next person got a fresh shower, a fresh shaped shower. But it sounded like bullshit to me, so he had to get some memory metal. He went and saw a surgeon, he got some water, and he proved the principle.
Well, this is the scene where Princess Leia appears, projected from R2-D2, and asks Obi-Wan for his help. And this technology is commonly called augmented reality, and that what you can see here is a virtual image which is appearing in the real world. Camera view right there, there you are. I've got a little piece of paper with a square marker on it. There you go. Now you can see on this little piece of paper a 3D model of a car that's been appearing. So it's not quite Princess Leia, but if I wanted to and I had the motion cap data or something like that, I could make Princess Leia appear on that piece of paper. This year we started seeing an exponential increase, and just in June this year, for the first time, the amount of searching done for augmented reality surpassed the amount of searching done for virtual reality.
Principally, it's a new phenomenon called seeking. So how many of you have sat down in front of your computer to look at the New Zealand Herald or the Mercury News or the New York Times, and an hour later, you're typing things into Google, right? Or you see lots of heads though, right? Yeah, that's me. And it's typically driven by really high dopamine levels. It's a chemical event in the brain. What's really fascinating though is these guys in China, Qzone, launched a couple of years ago. Now they're the fastest growing social media company in the world today. There's also these devices are used principally for video. People are building their networks not around written content, but around visual content. Really big shift, okay? When you think about how you first built your networks online, you did it with email, you did it with LinkedIn, you did it with text, you did it with a keyboard. Now people are doing it with video.
You need the pessimist. Generally, it's the CFO, but it's someone who sits there and says, holy crap, we're going to run out of money if this doesn't play out the way we thought it was. And you need the realist. You need someone in the company who isn't drinking the Kool-Aid. You need all of these different perspectives to build a successful company.
With new near-infrared vision technology, so this is something that is taken completely from outside of the medical field, we can put markers and we can make the cancer glow, and then we can see it through the tissues that we're manipulating. And we can positively identify where all of these cancers are going to be. And now we can give our surgeons supervision.
Electricity is already the universal energy interchange mechanism in the world, and the grid is already in existence and it's already piped into everybody's house. And if you can drive on grid energy, then you can generate it however you like. In this country there's a lot of hydro. So why bother? Why should electric cars have a future at all? Well, the first thing, and probably the most important thing, is that it's massively efficient.